my first time using Haps. I know I've seen a couple of my people, a couple of my good friends that use Hap. Um, Lala Key being one, and Danny Thompson, who is another person that uses that I see using Hap TV. And I'm just testing it out. I mean, this is my first time. Normally, I broadcast with Restream and then go everywhere else. I'm just trying to see how this works out on this end. So it's supposed to be running on Facebook, someplace else, and it's someplace else. So I don't know. So I got to check and see if I'm running on Facebook. Ah, there I am. Okay. So it says that I'm running. All right. I will tell you guys this is that I am tired. I have legit been up all night, just like 1 o'clock. So I'm a little bit worn, but we're gonna make it do what it do. Feel me? Um, let's see. I'm trying to see how comments work. So if someone is in here on either one of the platforms, if you can drop a comment, I just want to see how that looks on Haps. This is the first time that I've used that. Just so I can see how it looks. That's a little bit. So what I am seeing is that is a little bit of a delay from my DSLR to the actual screen. So I really need to see how that looks because I don't want to move my podcast over from Restream to Haps. What's up, buddy? E Digger in the building. Um, it is. I actually, um, Lala Key turned me on to Haps because with Periscope leaving um, and Facebook being Facebook. I mean, so that people are looking for different avenues and different platforms to jump on and tell their story or do their show or what have you. It's absolutely free. I had to pay anything. I just jumped on here. It does all this little scrolling. It does in the corner. It does all that by itself. So yeah, I'm just checking it out to see how it looks. I want to see if I can put your comment up there. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So I'm just checking it out because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to move the podcast over for Restream over the Haps, and it's kind of glitchy. It looks like I said, it's a definite delay. You'll be able to tell that. Uh, and I'm running a gig on my Mac hardwired, so I know it's not my computer. So it's a definite delay in it. But it seems pretty smooth though. I mean, outside of the fact that your viewer box is excuse me, it's small. It's like right here at the corner. But yeah, yeah. So it tells me that I saw myself on Facebook. It says that I'm live on YouTube as well. So you can see how long it take. I've been on here for in a timer somewhere. Where the timer at? The timer is I've been on it for 4 minutes, and I just received notification that I'm live on YouTube. So that's not good, Mister um, Haps creators. That's not good at all. So yeah, so live on YouTube. Look at that. You guys can probably see that. So yeah, I'm just. Okay, it's not too. It's not too bad. I can hear it. I gotta turn. I gotta turn it down so I can hear it. Uh, yeah. I mean, it looks nice, but it's a definite delay. And it's a noticeable delay. And you know how mean you are when it comes to our tech. it's got to be on. It's got to be on point. Or you really don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how. Um, but this is something that if I want to do, like I can rock my solo podcast on apps live and record it on my machine over here. But I probably wouldn't do the group that we do on Sundays on here because it's just too much of a delay um, for me. And I don't appreciate it. Maybe there'll be some upgrades here pretty soon. Another thing I like to try is, especially when I'm doing a solo podcast, is that I like to. I hate background noise, or I hate the tiny. What kind of can I ended up getting? My wife ended up getting a. This is a Canon Rebel T7. It's T7. What's up, Richard? T7 that I'm using, and it took me. You know how when you get frustrated when you want something to work and it won't. That I felt your pain. I felt your pain. And Canon has a webcam utility that I could have downloaded. However, it's not compatible with Big Sur, which is what is the newest iMac iOS. So it wasn't compatible with Big Sur, so there was no downloadable content. So I had to just use. So that what I ended up doing was the most simplest thing on the planet, and that was just plugging in the via USB, and it worked fine. So I was trying to use a HDMI cable, and that didn't work too well. Good luck with your moves, safe moves, safe. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you, Richard. Yeah, those of you that are jumping in and are new to my particular channel here at haps.tv, it says, yes, I am moving. So as you saw there, it scrolled Twin Falls, Idaho. That's temporary until the end of the month. And then we'll be moving to Columbia, Missouri. So I'm a little bit excited about that move. But I'm thinking to myself, the other day with my wife, I was like, babe, I said, dang, man, why is it every time we move, it's got to be cross country? Why? Why can't it be down the street? Why can't it be the next city over? Why it's got to be? We've moved twice. Me and her been together for 4 years, and this will be our second move. The first move was cross country. The next move was cross country back to the Midwest. So I'm like, good Lord. All right. So Richard and E. Dick, if you guys are still, yeah. So I'm a little closer to home. So it kind of works out. So I want to try something else. And I want you guys to let me know if you, thank you, Richard and E. Digger, for seeing if, just helping me test this. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm gonna play some background music, and I want you to tell me if you can hear it. Okay, because let me make sure. Okay, see, it's connected. Why isn't that? Okay, hold on. Thank you, Richard. I'm sure he does. It's just it's just a matter of you know finding out what that is for us before you make a doozy of a mistake, which it happens. Why isn't my Bluetooth working in here? Okay. I'm gonna do one more test, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get ready for the brother's
the Brothers of Legacy. So
Just want to make sure everything is connected. I've been fighting the cold all week, so and no, it's not COVID. Just before anybody asks me. All right, let's take a sensitive bit. All right, can you guys hear me now? It took me. How about now? Can you hear me now? Excuse me. Can you hear me now? Anybody? The sound mic is up. All the way up as far as I can take it. I think I'm all the way up here to the top. Can you hear me now? It'll cut off the music in a minute. Okay, good. All right. Actually, my new mic is coming today, so I'm kind of excited about that. Well, actually, I'm way more excited about that than I probably should be. But I'm excited. Thank you, E Digger, for coming through and helping me test. I appreciate you. All right, Taekwon. Yeah, it's good. Okay. So, yeah, because I hate to hear. I mean, I like to hear myself, but I don't want to hear myself loudly. If I can hear myself like a little bit, like faint, I think I'm good. So, yeah. So, Richard, can you hear the background music? That's probably the next thing. I don't like a lot of background music either. I want to be able to hear it. So if you can hear the background music, let me know. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. So let me know if you hear whoever bumps in here. I'm not sure who's here because it doesn't really tell me who's here until you make a comment. So I got 2 people in here. I'm not sure who they are. I'm not sure if you're on YouTube. I'm not sure if you're on Facebook or anything like that. Let me know though where you are. The Millennial Show, I have no idea. I'm not part of that broadcast anymore. You have to get a hold of Lee Switty for that. Lisa and Ashley. I think she's still doing the show. I think she's still doing. I think she replaced me and E Digger, and she's still doing brunching, but with some other folks. Me and E Digger was too old, so we couldn't hang with the millennials. You know what I'm saying? So me and E Digger, we was like, we out. Much love to Lee Sweeney and Ashley and everybody over there at Millennials Anonymous. But I think it was one of those things, Richard, to where we had to do other things. So that's what happened. So I like the background music. So if you can hear it, is it really overwhelming to you? Like if you were a watcher of this show, Richard, would that music, what you hear in the background, would that be overwhelming for you? Because I'm listening to it, and for me, it's like overload. Because it's like it's really loud in my ears. But if it's not loud to you as a viewer, then that's the level I gotta keep it at. Because on Sundays when I do my group panel for my podcast, yes I am. Well, I may not be old age-wise, but as far as appealing to a younger demographic, I'm old, and I think that's what happened. I'm not gonna put any words in anybody's mouth, but there's a certain demographic that was wanted to be reached. I wasn't the person to reach it. I don't think we was getting there. I don't know, but she brought it back, and she had a whole new crew. The last I checked, I kind of unfollowed everything on that side. It's fine, and I'm autistic. Richard, I think when I see you, I think about my son and the hope that he gives me that he will, be as strong as like you, or be able to talk and stuff like that. So yeah, I have high hopes for him. We're gonna go. That's why we're going to Missouri. They can get better autism services and get into some programs, things like that. Maybe that'll help them get there better. So yeah, that's what that is. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I just wanted to test this, see how it would look, or see how it would sound. Rather, I should do my pads real quick. Let me do my pads real quick, make sure everything works. I know I'm gonna play it back.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man. Hey, bro, come on now.
Okay, so I just want to test it. I want to test it. Love to beat him. Maybe we could do a Zoom call one day and get to beat him. Once we get moved and get settled in our new place and all that good stuff. My wife and I just bought another car yesterday, so it's gonna make the move a little bit smoother in transition. So it's all good. So if you came in here, if you watched this whole replay, thank you for coming in. This was just a test. Just want to make sure everything worked. Make sure and see how it would look. Like I said, the only downfall that I'm having here is that I can't. It doesn't give me my picture in full screen, and there's a heck of a delay. It's a heck of a delay. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure if that's HAPS, but that delay is terrible, and I don't like it. I don't like the delay. So I'm not sure if I'll be using this program. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the delay because, when I'm talking, I can look and I can see my lips move, right? But when I look at the screen, excuse me, when I look at the screen, it's delayed by maybe 2-3 seconds. I don't like that. That's a booger when you're a live streamer and you're trying to, get your video down, and then, you have a delay. It's like, yeah, it's not gonna work. So maybe I should reach out to the support team and see if they can do something about that. If there's something in the works for that. But yeah, it's a significant delay. Oh, I can't stand it. ENAD can help you, I mean, they can help me on the technical end, but if it's a browser issue, then they can't really help me. It is just little intro. I didn't know they had that. I didn't know they had that. Let's see. New to have. Hey, I guess it's for. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see. Who could I invite? This is if I had people in. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because I gotta get ready for the Brothers of Legacy. So make sure, Richard, and everyone else, the Brothers of Legacy go live at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock for me, but 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you jump on and say, hey, all right, well, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a great one. I will see you a little later. 11 hours on the Zoom event. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not. Hope. All right, man. You have a good one.